I am so excited to be hanging out with you guys this evening and giving you this incredible tutorial that's going to show you exactly how to use this awesome free resource. If you're brand spanking new, maybe you found us on an ad, maybe you found our business page, maybe you were recommended this group. Regardless, we would love to see who is brand new. So hashtag new in the comment section if you are new. And if you are new to this community, once again, my name is Janet Parks with Solutions for Sellers. We love to help direct sellers simplify the way that they post online so that they can stand out and grow their business. That is our jam. We love creating simple and easy to use content solutions for direct sellers because we know just how important content is, right? But we also don't want to spend from morning to night creating said content solutions, right? So that's why we have an incredible library of content solutions aside from just our free party scripts that we give you on a monthly basis, by the way. But we also have a signature VIP group template that we provide, and it has a signature formula that allows you to increase engagement, increase sales, as well as connections in your VIP group. We have a daily post pack that you can use on your personal feed so you can start attracting people to your content and also just enhancing your presence. We have story packs, we have reels content, we have all sorts of incredible resources. And if you'd like some information on those pieces of content, make sure to check out the simplysustainableacademy.com membership. This membership is only $47 a month, and we provide the all-in-one solution for the direct seller for all of your content needs that you need in order for you to be able to create better connections that create conversions for your business. So we're excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. We do provide a free script every single month. Okay. So this month and specifically, it is Ring in the New Year. So this is an awesome script that you can still use. We know it's the 7th of January. It's not necessarily still New Year's yet, but you can still hype that up, and we can still have amazing parties that we can invite people to still help them ring in that new year. There's awesome games in that script. It's really fun. It's very, bright and flashy as New Year's, right? Should be. So it's just an awesome script that you could still throw in your VIP groups if you wanted to, right? Or you can throw that as separate parties. So if you have any hostesses coming up in January, let me know in the comment section if you do have hostesses that are scheduled for your January. You can still have this amazing party and throw it. And it's just super, super fun. Okay. All right. So in this training, my friends, I'm actually going to share my screen here in just a second. I'm going to show you exactly how to access your party script, what the PDF for your content tool looks like, what the links all mean, and I'm going to show you how to use it. Okay. So if you're excited, make sure to comment below. I'd love to see some like firework emojis or something like that. So excited to get started. All right. So I'm going to try to not make this a super long video. So, because I want to respect your time. But I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. If you have any questions at all, make sure to comment below. And also one side note before I start this tutorial, if for some reason you did not receive your party script, okay, there's typically a number of reasons. Number one, your email bounced because there was a letter mistyped or something. It's usually something simple like that. Actually, 90% of the time, if you don't receive your script, that's like the number one reason. And then number two, we canceled from our email list. If you unsubscribe from our email list, we can't email you anymore. So if you'd like to get that fixed, or if you for some reason, once again, you submitted your email and within 5 to 7 minutes you did not get the free script email, please send me a DM. Okay, send me a DM and just say, hey, I just attended your live and I didn't receive the email for the free script. I'd really love some help. Our support team is incredible, and we will do everything possible to make sure you get your free script. Okay. So I just wanted to point that out there before we get started, and let's go ahead and share our screen here. Okay. So once you go onto the link, but once you submit your email, you will get an email, usually 5 to 7 minutes in. It's going to be from Janet Parks. Okay. Can you guys see my screen? Yes. Okay. It's going to be from Janet Parks. Okay. And then it's going to be titled Your Ring in the New Year Party Script is Here, which by the way, At the time of this recording or of this video, if you are looking at a different theme script for some reason and you just come across this specific video, it's always going to look that way. This is going to be the same process every single time. So even if the theme that you're looking at right now is not the exact same thing that we're talking about tonight, it's the same process every single time. You submit your email, wait 5 to 7 minutes. The email title is always going to be your themed party script is here, and it's always going to come from me, Janet Parks. Okay. So in your email, you're going to have 2 links in there. Actually, there's 3. The first one is your actual party script link. This is a PDF that we provide that has all the links that you need in order to grab your resources for your party script. I will go over that in just a second. The second link is a tutorial guide. So it's our solutions party script guide. So I'm going to open that really, really quickly. That way you can kind of get a brief idea of what this is. So everything I'm going over in this training is going to be reviewed, or it's going to be relayed to you in this guide as well. So you have a link here that you can click on. It says how to access and use your script. You have a visual of what it looks like when it reaches your email. This is what I'm doing right now, right? I'm describing that to you. You also have a tutorial that walks you through your PDF, right? This is what your PDF looks like and what all the links mean. So it's a very step-by-step tutorial on how to use the script, how to access it. If you're a SendShare user, which is a scheduling software, we also have our content preloaded into SendShare as well as an option. It's not required, but it's just an option for those of you that are SendShare users. There's a tutorial on how to use that. And then in addition to that, you will see the latest monthly content bundle available as well. So for those of you that want to start posting on your personal page, or you need something to post in your stories or in your VIP group, we have incredible content tools there that are ready for you, as well as our monthly membership that I mentioned at the beginning of this training. Trust me, it is worth it. If you're a current Academy member, share your experience in the comments section. And then for those of you that, you're okay with the videos, but you really prefer step-by-step written instructions, we have all the written instructions in here ready for you as well. So I wanted to make sure I showed you that, because sometimes it's hard when you're trying a new resource for the first time and you're trying to learn all the things. And it's good to have that guide to help you just walk you through what it all means and how to use it. Okay, so that's the party script guide. The third link in here is actually a link into our Facebook group. So if you're watching this, you might be watching it from the business page. Make sure that you are joined into the actual group, which is linked to the business page. Okay, so there's a link right there so you can join us. Okay, so let's actually open up the party script. So let's open this up. So it's going to come in the form of a PDF, as I mentioned. So you're going to have the title of the script up here. Okay, and then you're going to have your links. Okay, so what these links are is this is all the tools you need to utilize your party script. The first one is labeled script. This is actually a Canva doc. So a Canva doc is very similar to what a Word doc is. This will have your captions, your post instructions, as well as a preview of the graphics that go with each post, as well as tips and instructions and all sorts of things on how to utilize your script. I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. Your script images. So this is your Canva link. So this is the link that you can grab, make a copy of. You can edit your graphics. You can save them. This is where you're going to grab all of your graphics. The next one is your banners. We actually provide anywhere from 2 to 3 party banners for your VIP group to advertise for your event or for any party groups that you have for the month of January. Of course, you can customize them. We just make some very simple ones to use just so you have something to start off with. And then we also have the SendShare folder link. So if you're a SendShare user and you're like, where's my folder link? It is right here. So again, SendShare is a scheduling software. If you don't know what that is, you'll have the folder link right here in which you can make a copy of into your library and begin access to your script. And then there's a tutorial video. So very similar to what you are seeing right now, there's another tutorial there to show you how to use it. And then you have also this little section here on where you can ask questions if something's not working, or if you have a question, or just anything like that. If you need help from our support team, once again, we really love supporting our members and our users. So make sure to just shoot us an email. Okay. So let's start at the very top. First things first is your script doc. Okay. Your script doc takes about a minute for it to upload because it's a rather large doc. It has a ton of great tips and instructions. See how it kind of took a minute to load. But it also has everything that you need as far as how to utilize your party script. Okay, you have an area here that says read before starting your party, some tips on what you need to get started. You have all these little tips as well, FAQs about your 3-day party script, how to actually run this 3-day party script, as well as your day, post number, and what type of post and what time to post your post. So as you can see, there is a graphic preview here, and then your caption is right here. And hopefully you'll be able to see this. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Can I zoom in? Okay, it zoomed in a little more, just so you can see it a little better. But you can kind of see on some of your posts here, okay, you've got the caption up here, and then below each caption in blue, you'll have consultant instructions and tips for that particular post. So you can read through that and see, okay, you know, what tips are suggested for this post? What should I add to it? What should I make sure I don't add to it? We give you tips for every post. But another helpful thing is with every caption, you'll be able to see for those captions that need to be edited. For example, if you need to add your hostess name, or if you need to add your specific company name or a specific shopping link that you want people to shop from, you'll see that bold black text where it requires you to make that edit. So really, it's very, very much done for you. You just have to input your company information, right? So there's that first post, as you can see, right? Then you have post number 2, which is an engagement question, post number 3. And so for those of you that don't use a scheduler, or maybe you use Facebook scheduler, or you use something other than SendShare, very easily, if you want to be able to just start copying the text from this doc into your Facebook groups, all you do is highlight it like you would do anything, right? And you just Control C. And then when you do Control C, you have it copied to your clipboard. So you can go into really anywhere on social media and Control V for it to paste. That's really how you copy your captions if you do not have SendShare as the scheduler, okay? So very, very simple. So if you want to copy your captions, this is the doc for it. If you want help on how to construct these posts and how to simplify them, or how to just customize, personalize them for your business, you can see in the blue, there's instructions as well as a preview of your graphics. Make sense? So that is exactly what this script doc is, okay? So now we're going to go back into the PDF, which I accidentally closed out. So let me open this back up. Hold on one second. Did I save it? I did not. Very important. When you open your script PDF, make sure that you download it. Okay, forgot to mention that. Hit this little download button. Okay, and it should download onto your computer. Okay, so mine is just, I'm just going to label it the way that it's titled, Ring in the New Year 3-day social event. I'm going to hit save. So now it's just always going to be on my computer. I can organize it in my desktop. I can utilize it for next year. I can do whatever I want with it. So now we're going to open this bad boy up, and let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so here it is. So we're back on the PDF. So now we're going to go into script images. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open link in a new tab for script images so that I can keep this PDF open at all times. That way I can just open up the Canva link for script images, and then I can always refer back to my PDF. Make sense? So here is the script images. This is, again, your Canva link. You'll see at the top, it says a template created by Solutions for Sellers was shared with you. Start designing now. So what you want to do is hit Edit Template. Once you hit Edit Template, it'll open up all the graphics that come on the party script, okay? So you guys kind of saw in that script doc a preview of what the graphics were, but this is the actual graphics, okay? So that script doc, you copy all your captions from, you get all your personalization tips from, right? And then your script images is where you grab all your graphics for your captions. Okay. So here's a pro tip here. Once you grab this Canva link, what you want to do, or at least in my recommendation, is I would hit the file button here and actually save these graphics inside of a Canva folder. And the reason why you want to do that is because this is going to allow you to organize your graphics so that, let's say next year in January, you really, really liked using this script and you got a lot of results from it. So you can just go through and personalize a few things and repurpose them, right? Or if you want to use it multiple times in the month of January, right? And you don't necessarily have a scheduling app to organize it for you, this is also a great way for you to go ahead and get that organized so you can utilize multiple times in January, okay? And the way that you want to do that is you want to go and save it to your folder. So mine's not going to pop up here, but there's going to be an option on your screen that says save to folder, okay? And so once you save to folder, you can save it, you can title that folder, and then you can always access it in the folders option of your Canva, which is going to be here where it says projects and then folders. You see that? Projects and then folders, you can always access it, okay? So let's take a look at these graphics now, and I'm going to show you how easy you can start customizing these and making these your own, okay? So at the very top, you got Happy New Year 2024. I'm just going to keep that, right? Of course, you can make whatever edits you want to any graphics. But here's your first graphic that needs to be edited. There are a few templates in your Canva that do need editing. So this one, anytime you see like a frame where it has like a little cloud and like the little land and the blue sky, this is called a frame. In frames, what's great about them is that you can take whatever images you have on your computer, drag and drop them into the frame, and it just professionally puts it on the graphic for you, and it looks nice. So here's an example, right? If I wanted to, this is about your rep, right? Which, by the way, you can change that. You can say about your consultant, about your, about your stylist, for those of you in Park Lane, or so those of you that do fashion, about your, whatever you call yourself. If you have something other than just a consultant, which, by the way, it's a great tip. If you don't call yourself just a consultant, call yourself something to where you're kind of putting yourself in that authoritative space, right? And it depends on what niche you're in, but that's a whole other training, but that's just a suggestion. So if you don't like rep, you can always highlight this and say about your, I'm just going to say stylist, right? Because I like the way that that's worded. It just sounds professional, right? So about your stylist, say I sell jewelry, right? So now in this frame, I need to put a picture of myself because this is about me. I'm going to introduce myself to the world, okay, or to this party, right? So I'm going to scroll down. Of course, I don't have pictures of me in here somewhere. Let's see if I can find some pictures. Okay. It's helpful to go through your graphics and see what graphics need editing, and then go through and just upload them into Canva. And you can do that by hitting upload files. So I'm going to do this picture. Okay, there it is. You see how I just dragged it and dropped it? Or I can do this one. See that? All I did was drag and drop it in there. Okay, so let's try this one. See how it's doing that? There's that one. That one kind of cuts off my head a little bit. So I'm going to go with that one because that one's not too bad. So now I have a picture of myself. Okay. Now in this other, you'll see another like box here. Like, what is this for? This is a great place for you to add some text and talk about yourself a little bit, right? So I would hit the text option, add a heading, right? And so maybe I'll put some like fun facts about me, right? So I'll put fun facts. I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to make it black, right? I'm just going to drag it up here. And now I have put fun facts. So maybe what I'll do is I will add, I'm an introverted extrovert, or I'm a mom of 4. I am a step parent as well. I have 2 kids under 7. I like to I homeschool my kids. I work full time from home, right? Like just some fun facts to let people know just some insight about you, some interesting things about you. So that's what I would do in that area. But you see how I just very easily kind of edited that? doesn't need to take a long time, and you don't need to be a pro. So the majority of these graphics are going to be done for you, by the way, but you're just going to have some of these little templates like this one specifically, like your special, right? It would be ideal for you to figure out what special you have January, or if you're running your very own special. Maybe you're giving a free gift with every order for a New Year's special. Or you're doing a free shipping or 10% off, whatever it is, right? Whether you're doing your own specials or your company's running one, this is a good place for you to add a particular product. So because I don't have a product on my library, I'm going to just search for a purse really quick. That's a cat. That's a cat. That's not a purse. So let's just pretend I sell these purses. So I'm going to drag and drop this pretty black one in here. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look nice? Look at that. It even like took out the background because some of these images don't have background. So look at how pretty that looks. Drag and drop and boom, there it is. Now you have that product. You can even add text again, right? If you wanted to put at the very bottom the name of the product. Okay. And there it is. There's my edited product. Then if I keep scrolling down, I'll be able to see the rest of my graphics. Again, I can change the color of my font if I wanted to by highlighting it and then hitting the A button here where it says text color. And I can change it to maybe a gold color, or maybe I like black instead of that red that it provided, right? I can change this up. Maybe I don't want to put the product name in here instead. I'm just going to hit the delete button and actually trash that. Maybe I don't like this background for the image, and instead I can just highlight it and hit delete, right? And it just deletes, and I just want a solid white background. So we're going to undo that. But as you can see, these are all graphics that you can personalize. Okay, so after you have personalized your graphics, all you do is hit that share button. Make sure you hit download. Make sure it says PNG for your file type, and make sure it says all pages, which are 27, and then hit the download button. And then what happens is it'll download on your computer as a zip file, and then you extract it. And so you can just grab your captions and your graphics and upload them, schedule them into your scheduling software, or go ahead and schedule them in to your Facebook scheduler if you wanted to. So here it is. Now they're all saved. And here's what's great too is when they're saved, they're all labeled, right? So you can see this one's welcome, this one's would you rather, this one's about your rep, this or that, Survivor. There's a Survivor game in there because your girl's a huge fan of Survivor. So there's just some really fun stuff in this party script, okay? All right, guys. I hope that this training was helpful. I hope that it was insightful. If you have any questions, make sure to comment below. I'm sorry if my Wi-Fi is lagging a little bit. It's starting to look like my mouth is moving a little slow, so I apologize for that. But let me know if you have any questions on how to utilize this script. Hashtag value in the comment section if this was valuable. I hope you guys have an incredible new year. And of course, if you have any questions about how to join our Simply Sustainable Academy membership, make sure to comment below with the word Academy. I'd love to show you all the other resources that we have available for you as well. So thank you guys so much for joining us. And if you're brand new, make sure to join us next Sunday for our very awesome next Sunday segment that is coming up. And also, last thing, for those of you that are really needing help with organization and getting your business up and running for direct sales, we have a free masterclass that is coming up very, very soon. It's called Ignite 2024. So if you're on our email list, make sure to look out for that. Once again, it is free, and you're going to want to check that out. It's going to be happening more so towards the end of January, just to give you guys a heads up for that. Thank you guys once again, and I will see you all next Sunday. Bye, y'all.